Mr. Kasim, please share the PDF on SLFRS 16 also. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we can start. So my name is Francesco Fernando. So I am conducting classes for both advanced level 2022 and 2021. Okay. So now you can get SLFR 16 also. So you can download it from the group. Okay. So I'm conducting classes for both 2021 as well as 2022. Mr. Kasim, is the voice clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm conducting both economics and accounting classes. So today with me, so some of you know me also personally because there are theory students as well. So today, um, all the students could not. So there are some who are joining. All the students could not join because some have classes and those things. So today with me, you will be able to have a small guidance on this LKS and SLFRS standards. Okay. So remember, without knowing LKS and SLFRS, you will not be able to face the exam. Okay. So it is like the multiplication table in maths, LKS and SLFRS. Okay. So first of all, I would like to ask you some questions. Um, can anyone tell me the name of the standards which are there in the syllabus? So if you feel shy, you can even type. What are the standards that are available in our syllabus? Anyone? At least one answer. Uh, my theory class students. Yes. What are the standards available in our syllabus? You can type. So no one can see. You can drop a message to me privately also. So anyone? At least a number. LKS. Yes, come on, theory class students. So there is one. Hmm. Very good. So there is one answer. LKS 1, LKS 2, LKS 10, SLFRS 15. So very good. So you must know before going to the exam that we have these. So there are some more answers. Very good. LKS Upeka few minutes. Very good. LKS 1, LKS 2, LKS 7, LKS 16, 37. So you have missed one. LKS 10, events after reporting period. SLFRS 16, SLFRS 15. So very good. If you are writing the exam, you must know what are the LKS and SLFRS. So LKS 1 is, so if you don't know, note down these things so you can download the standard from the internet or teacher's guide. So LKS 1 is presentation of financial statements. So there is more answers are there. Very good. Presentation of financial statement. So in this standard, what happened? So this is the standard where it is talking about conceptual framework and how to draw this company account format, those things. So it is a very important standard. Okay. LKS 1. Then we have LKS 2. Anyone who knows what is LKS 2? The name given for LKS 2? Hurry up. We'll see. LKS 2. Inventory. Very good. LKS 2 is inventory. So, so theory class student also have answered. Very good. Then we have LKS 7. What is LKS 7? Cash flow statement. So you will get a separate question from LKS 7. So please, if you now if you are 2021, now in our classes we have completed this cash flow statement. Okay, so you must know cash flow statement under direct method and indirect method both. Okay, before going to the exam. So there are some more students joining. Okay, anyone who knows, then we have LKS 10. Yes, can you tell me the name? Anyone? Theory class people? Manual? No. Yes, LKS 10. Very good. Very good. So there are two answers, one from Hirusha. Yes, Upeka and Sulfa. Very good. Three answers are there. Events after reporting period. Okay, events after reporting period. Very good. So four answers are there. Then we have, so I have missed one, LKS 8. So this is very important. LKS 8 is always tested. Anyone? Within 3 seconds, and you will try to type something. LKS 8, yes. One answer is there, we'll see. Accounting, very good. Accounting, very good. So this Samra asked for something. Accounting policy changes in accounting estimate, and so you must tell the full name. Theory class students, not half name. Changes in accounting. So first of all, you must know the name of the standard. Accounting policies, comma, accounting estimates and errors. So here we are learning about the retrospective, prospective application, retrospective restatement. So those things are there. So these are definitely tested in your exam. Then we have LKS 37. Yes, theory class students. So now I want an answer from you. LKS 37. Others also can try. There is one answer. Intangible assets. Do we have an LK intangible assets is LKS 41, like if I can remember, it is not there in our A level. It is not intangible assets. It is very good, Hirusha. Contingent provisions, contingent asset, and contingent liabilities. Provision. So if you have not heard these things, very good. So another answer is there, provision, contingent liability, and asset. If you have not heard this word, you must worry if you are 2021 student. Contingent asset and contingent liability. Then we have another one. So SLFRS 15. So here I have missed another one. So I'll tell that later. I want to know SLFRS 15. Yes, anyone who can tell me this name? So these are the standards which students don't know, but these are highly tested in the exam. Go and see 2020 paper. SLFRS 15, it has been tested everywhere in company. Very good. Carving the telling revenue from contract with customers. Very good. Revenue from contract with customers. Very good. So I think she studying, no? So if you know the standard name, if I'm asking any question, you can tell. Okay, good. I am happy that at least, so you cannot say just revenue, it's wrong. You must say revenue from contract with customers. So just revenue is wrong because just revenue is LKS 18, which is amended in the syllabus. What about this one? So let's see. SLFRS 16. And answers there. Very good. So OPEC is telling leasing. Very good. Here we OPEC having the old. Telling leasing. So the earlier this one was LKS 17. Now it is not there in the syllabus. They have removed it. Okay. Now we have only SLFRS 16. This LKS 17 has been removed. If in a class they are teaching you LKS 18, LKS 17, so don't go to that class. You must stay home. Okay. So here I have Miss and LKS. Anyone? We'll see who is the genius. I have Miss and LKS. Very good. Very good. Very good. Upeka is telling LKS 16. LKS, Kavinde also very good. LKS 16. So what is LKS 16, Namai? Very good. Property, plant and equipment. Okay. PPE. Not PP, not PPC, Namai. PPE, because PPC is economics. Okay. So I will guarantee that in definitely in this year, so all LKS are tested, but you must concern more on LKS 2, full concern on LKS 7, because there will be definitely a question from LKS 7. So this LKS 2 company accounts, definitely an adjustment will be there in company account from LKS 2. So 100% sure. LKS 10 also, so even MCQs are tested. So LKS 10, definitely MCQs are there, and in paper 2 also they can give. LKS 8 also you must refer LKS 36, 37, and LKS 16 very much important because sometimes so there is this NPV, net present value management accounting. In that question they can combine and also LKS, so LKS 8 and 16 it can come combined. So how it can come combined? So for example, if you have learned like change in pull-up time, change in residual value, those things. So in there you have, if you have done this company accounts also, in there you have learned those things. Okay. So please do questions where LKS 16 and LKS 8 are combined. So now I think now here there are my theory class students also somehow not joined. Unfortunately, so like now Kirusha. So if I give you a sum on LKS 8 and 16 combined, I think you can make it, no? Okay. Okay. And especially this SLFRS 15, 16, please refer and go. These two standards are new to your syllabus. And the professor, so I think you know who is the professor, okay? She likes to give question from these two areas, especially SLFRS 15 and SLFRS 16 lease. So in SLFRS 16, you must learn about a concept called discounting factor. Okay. So please, before going to the A level, if you don't know now, before going to the A level at least, make sure that you are thorough with these LKS and SLFRS. If you don't know LKS and SLFRS, I recommend you, so you can stay home, without writing the paper, stay home, don't go to the exam. Okay. So if you are 2022, you have time, so no need to worry. But if you are 2021, I recommend you stay home. Okay. Don't write the exam. Plus another thing, I am telling you with my experience also, please study accounting concepts also. With this LKS, you must know accounting. Okay. Uh, just roughly type me some accounting concept names. So soon, just put in the chat box in any language, you know, even Sinhala. So I can't understand Tamil. So in English, if possible, accounting concept name, just put like now. If I ask you what you ate today, so you are telling no, I ate rice, I ate kuttu like that. Just put your accounting concepts. Accrual concept, very good. Going concern, entity concept, very good. Business entity concept. Accrual concept is there from Adish. Yes. Prudence concept from Kavinda, very good. Upeka, periodic, historical, going concern, accrual, very good. What else? Money measurement, very good, Hirula. Is that all? Yes. So poor knowledge. Consistency, very good. Historical, very good. So there are more. Substance, very good, Kavinda. Substance over form concept. So that is for lease, substance over the form. Very good. What else? Starting with R. Yes. Anyone? Very good. Revenue recognition concept. So you have missed some more. So if now those who now I'll tell the others first. So there are one or two more. So note down these things. Revenue recognition concept. Upeka, now we don't call it as realization now. Actually, we use revenue recognition concept. Okay. So it's not wrong, but correct term is revenue recognition. Who is telling disposal concept? So actually, I don't know that we have a concept called disposal. So if you know what is disposal concept, please explain to me also, and you can become the father of accounting. So for now, the father of accounting is Luca Pacioli. Now, if you know a concept called disposal concept, let me know also so that I can make you the father of accounting. Okay. Uh, there is another answer, materiality. Very good. Another answer should be there. What is that? Materiality, yes. Disclosure concept. Okay. We have another concept called very good. Disclosure concept. Okay. So those are the accounting concepts. Now we'll come to here. So those who want this note after this class, you can drop me a message. I will email you this note. So this is conceptual framework. Okay. So if you refer the past papers, these things are highly tested. Okay. So now, can anyone tell me uh, what is now when making a house? So what is the basic thing we need to make the house, to keep it stable? The basic thing, yes, foundation. So in accounting, the foundation is like the conceptual framework, and LKs also are there. Okay, so remember that foundation. Okay, very good. So in accounting, this conceptual framework plus LKS, SLFRS, those are the um, foundation of accounting, right? And if you don't know this conceptual framework also, uh, so I recommend you please stay home. Okay. So now I'll go only to the main areas. Now in 2000, so go and see at home. In 2020 paper, they have asked these things. So you must know now, according to the conceptual framework. So now tell me those who have seen a note like this, those who have read a note like this, let me know. Truthfully, those who have seen a note like this. Okay, one student is there. Two. Only two students, no? Yes. Okay, so no need to worry. Those who don't have, at the end of this class, just drop me a message. I will share this one to you. Okay. So this is typed by me. I will share you. Okay. So now look here. So now I want to ask another question from you. What is your objective in life? Anyone? Yes. What's your objective now in this age? Yes. Anyone? Just tell me what you feel. Yes. So then I have to call a name. Upeka, what's your objective at this stage? So Lama, if this meeting ends, join again, no? Okay. Yes, Upeka. Adish. Yes. So what's your objective? Is it education or else what? You can type. So yes, Kasun, then Mr. Will ask for Mr. Kasun because others are shy to tell. So what's your objective? So Adish is telling education. So here someone is telling also marriage. Who is that? Okay. So your objective nowadays is education, right? So like that, your objective is taking 4 years and going to university, no? So some students are telling also marriage also, so I don't know. That is your choice. Now here they are like that. In accounting also we have a objective. Objective of general purpose financial reporting. So remember, Lamai, this is highly tested in your exam. Objective of general purpose financial reporting needs to provide information about the reporting entity to whom. Remember these three words: potential investors, lenders, and other creditors. So go and see in 2020 paper. Mr. Kasun, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I got tips here that Kavinda is telling uh, her objective is to marry a boy. So I don't know that is then her objective. So like that in accounting also, my accounting also has an objective. So I am always telling this to my students also. So accounting is like a girl. It's cheating. Accounting is like a girl. Accounting is cheating now. So in accounting, my question can come in any type. Okay, so you must get ready for any kind of question. Okay, so now if you see here, you go and check in 2020 paper. Okay, so you will understand why I am telling this. So these three words, Lamai, were asked. Okay, so please take a screenshot even potential investors, lenders, and other credit. If you write investors is wrong, potential investors, lenders, and other creditors. Who is this? We know she. So there are some students who are joining, but they don't have a name actually, so I don't know. Uh, okay. Okay. So if you don't know these things now, it's okay. But at the exam, please make sure you read this and go. Okay. So now here, so there are three words now here: investors, lenders, and creditors. Now, if I want to ask another question. Just anyone type me what is this like in a financial statement, in the statement of financial position, what we are representing. Yes, soon what we are finding in a financial position in this statement. Anyone? So I'll help you. In cash flow statement, we are finding the cash inflows and outflows. In a profit or loss and other comprehensive income, we find the this performance of a business. Then in SOFP, the profit actually we don't find net worth for the period. So in other words, very good, financial position. So in other words, we are finding the financial position. That means the relationship between assets, equity, and liability. Assets, equity, liability. So if I say SOFP, assets, equity, liability. If I say statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income, income and expense. So that should be in your heads clearly. Okay. So look here. We have something called reserves. We have something called reserves. So if you have done company accounts, you might have heard those reserves, and then we have bank loans and creditors. So reserves come on the equity, bank loans come on the non-current liabilities, and creditors come on the current liabilities. Okay. So now look here. We have here we have investors, lenders, and creditors. So Lamai, investors, investors means like shareholders. No, investors in a company means like shareholder. So those are interested in what? Having a profit. So that means if I want to show this in a SOFP, investors are coming on the reserve and lenders come on the bank loan and creditors so come on the current liabilities. Okay. So remember that, and here there is a clear note also. So you must read those things. So I am telling exam points now. Okay. And this is also important financial reporting word. So please ask me those notes, Lamai. I will give you. And another thing, so I cannot explain everything here, just the important thing. So economic resources means, Lamai, like assets. Claims means liabilities. Okay. Economic resources are assets. Claim means liabilities. Okay. So those things you must not have. And another thing, okay. Anyone, so if you tell this one, that means you are the accounting genius. Tell me, so it's a very easy question. Tell me, what is the basic accounting assumption? Anyone? So Mr. Kasun don't answer. Others, basic accounting concept. The main underlying assumption in accounting. What is that? The main accounting concept. So try, even if you make mistake, it's okay. Okay, one answer is there. Other, so if you don't know basic assumption, then don't do accounting. So those should be taught to you in the first days. So theory students know, so they have even some they have left because now tomorrow those people have an exam from company accounts, cash flow, those things. So they are studying and they are very scared. Uh, okay, so there is one answer. Going concern. So remember my basic assumption in accounting is going concern. So write it in your foreheads. Okay. Take a permanent marker and write it. Basic accounting assumption is going concern concept. Okay. So going concern means my simply business will continue for a foreseeable future. So now let's take a student from here. Okay. So I will take Mr. Kasum. So let's say Mr. Kasum has uh, an institute to do classes. So due to COVID-19 pandemic, he has to close down the class within another 3 months. Okay, so he need to shut down the classes. Kavinda tell me, so let's say she is a student who is going to Mr. Kasum's class. So Kavinda tell me, can you so just type and tell me, can you recognize those assets as non-current assets now? You are going to close down the business within another 3 months. Are you going to record them as non-current or current? So you are going to close within 3 months. So just try. Others also can tell. Is it current or non-current? Yes. So think again, I'm telling you have an institute which is going to be closed down within 3 months. Are you going to record those assets as current or non-current? You are going to close within 3 months. Huh? Yes, current or non-current. So there are two answers are there. Okay, so Kavind also is telling current assets. Okay, so the answer is current assets because now Lamai, when you are going to close down this business, you cannot record as non-current no, because non-current means it should be kept more than 12 months. So that is the simple definition. Therefore, you must record them as current. So remember those small points, Lamai. Okay, so those are they are in this teacher's guide even under accounting concepts. Okay, so anything can be tested in MCQ. Okay, now this is like the Bible. Qualitative characteristics of financial information. So take a screenshot of this and paste it in your walls. Every year, this has been tested. So only 1 or 2 times it has not been asked. But even in 2019, so every time they are asking this. 2020 also has been asked. Yes. So listen, Lamai, we have in accounting qualitative characteristics. They are of two types, fundamental and enhancing. Fundamental are of two types, relevance and faithful representation. Enhancing are, we have four characteristics, comparability, verifiability, and understandability and timeliness. So I'll teach you a short method to remember this. Okay, so look here, how to remember this enhancing characteristics. So now in WhatsApp, I have seen students like to type, no. So you are typing like this, CU, to instead of CU, you are typing CU, no. And also every night, you are watching television. So the way to remember this is CUTV. C for comparability, U for understandability, T for timeliness, and V for verifiability. Okay, is that short form clear? CUTV. If you are okay with the short form, put a yes. CUTV for enhancing. No, so don't write in the paper now CUTV. Just to remember. Okay. Okay. So very good. CUTV. So don't write in the exam CUTV. Yeah. Okay. I want to ask an additional question. anyone can tell me what are the two sub characteristics under relevance? We have another two sub characteristics under relevance. Anyone? So those things I think you have not read, no? So I'll help you. No, no, that is not the answer, Upeka. Predictive value and confirmatory value. So those come under relevance. So what you are telling come under faithful representation. Yes, tell me three sub characteristics under faithful representation. Completeness is very good. Who is this? Complete, neutral. Yes, another one. Upeka, complete, neutral, and free from errors. Okay. So remember those small things. So because of small things, Lamai, that the A pass can become a B pass can become a C. So remember, Lamai, to get 1 mark, you have to earn 4 marks because your paper is out of 400. To earn 1 mark, you have to earn 4 marks. Okay. And even if you are bright in accounting, if you know to make any sum, so if you know to make past paper company account sums, um, so if you know to like this total assets and total equity and liabilities to make it equal, that doesn't mean that this you can take a pass. You can pass the exam because if you fail time management, you are definitely fail. So many students don't listen in this time management. So now what you must do, stop everything and do papers according to time management. So you must set 40 minutes for company account, sit down in a place and do according to 40 minutes. If you can't do in 40 minutes the first time, do the second time. Still, if you can't do the third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth, seven, nine. So do 10 times, 20 times. So somehow you must get this done. So uh, time management is the most important thing. So in those students now who have left this session, so now they are practicing time management for tomorrow paper. So time management is important, Lama. Remember that. Okay. Now here those things are given, Lama. Predictive value. So I'll send this note for you. Uh, anyone can anyone tell me what is mean by materiality? Okay, so I'll tell. Now take this example. Mr. Kasun, can you read this example, please?
Yes, sir. If a business has a bank overdraft of rupees 50,000 and a cash balance of rupees 55,000, it would be a material misstatement if both figures are shown under current assets in a statement of financial position as cash and cash equivalents.
Okay. This one also. Can you read this next one also? If there are,
Yes, sir. If there are non-current assets rupees 5 million and inventory 50,000 in statement of financial position, an error of rupees 50,000 depreciation might not be regarded as material, but an omission of rupees 20,000 inventory would be material.
okay,
Thank you, sir.
okay. If a balance has been overdrafted, if a bank overdraft rupees 50,000 and a cash balance 55,000, it would be material misstatement if both figures. So okay. So simply this is it's like Greek, but it's not Greek. It's simple language which you are using day-to-day life. So this is what they are telling simply. You have a thing called current assets now in SOSP. So these people are telling if you know you have a cash balance of 55 and bank OD 50,000. So can you, all of you type yes or no here. Can you record it like this? Bank OD 50,000 and cash balance 55,000. Can you take the addition and put as cash and cash equivalents here? Cash and cash equivalents. So if you add both 105,000. Yes or no? According to existing knowledge, yes or no? Can you add bank OD and cash balance? One answer is there, two answers are. Some say no, some say yes, no, more answers. So there are some yes also. The answer, Kavinda is telling no. Okay. So the answer here is no, Lama, because this is the reason. So understand this properly. So we will take current liabilities as well. Now, cash balance means it is an asset. What is bank overdraft? Is it an asset or liability? Anyone? Asset or liability? Bank OD, very good. It is a current liability. So then can you record liabilities under assets? Is it practical? Bank overdraft should be shown separately under current liability. Okay. Bank overdraft should be shown separately under current liability. But in cash flow, it's another story. You can deduct bank overdraft from the cash balance. So that is only for cash flow. Normally in company accounts, in sole proprietorship accounts, partnerships, everything, this is the way we are doing. So that cash flow thing, it's an that is another thing. Okay. Okay. So this is the explanation now here. Now if you read the note, you will understand. Information is materially omitting or misstating. So if you omit this figure, 55,000 from the current liabilities, it influence decision of users of general purpose financial statements. So users of general purpose financial statements are those three parties. Who are the three parties? Lenders, potential investors, and other creditors mainly. Okay. Now there is another example. If there are non-current assets 5 million and inventory 50,000 in statement of financial position and error of rupees 50,000 depreciation is not material, but an omission of 20,000 inventory would be material. Okay. So listen carefully. You have non-current asset 5 million. Okay. You have non-current asset 5 million. So look at these figures carefully. 5 million non-current assets. Okay. Non-current assets. Depreciation is 50,000 you have not recorded, but you have inventory 50,000, you have not recorded 20,000. Now tell me, when comparing 5 million and 50,000, 50,000 and 20,000, so which is the figure which has greatest impact to the profit? Is it this 50,000 depreciation or when comparing 5 million, or else this 20,000 when comparing 50,000? Anyone? 20,000, very good. Because now, if you have 5 million in your hand, Rama, you are losing 50,000. So, is it, are you feeling it? No. So, you have 5 million in your hand, you are losing 50,000. So, you don't feel it even. Okay. But you have only 50,000 rupees, you are using 20,000. Then you will feel it. Okay. So that is what is said here. So if I tell another example also, let's say for materiality, so let's say tomorrow you are going to marry, okay? You are going to marry. So let's say you are marrying a girl called Devmi, let's assume. So let's say now one of her friends come and tell, no, her best friend is not good. So are you stopping that marriage or not? So tell me your answer. Will you stop that marriage or not? If they are telling that best friend is not good. No. So that's mean, so you are not going to marry the best friend. No? So that's mean that is immaterial. That is immaterial for your decision making. Okay. So I hope you understood. Another example, if you want, let's say you are going to purchase a land tomorrow. Okay. So now you have purchased the land. Okay. So let's say you have already purchased the land. Let's say you are purchasing it today. So tomorrow morning, Mr. Kasun comes and tell, uh, no, don't buy that land. In the neighbors have cats. So is that material for you? No, that is immaterial. Okay. So that is the way to take decisions in accounting. Okay. So this is a new part which was there in this conceptual framework. That's why I explained, because you also don't have an idea. So in past papers, how it is tested is they are giving like a stapler machine of rupees uh, 700 is recorded as an expense instead of an asset. So stapler machine also you can use for more than 1 year period. So then why we are not recording as asset? Because of materiality. So all expenses normally which are less than 5,000 rupees, okay, are recorded as expenses in P&L instead of assets. Okay. So things like punchers, stapler machines are recorded as expense, not assets. Remember that. Okay. So if we go more, now here you have this explanation. Get those notes from me. So what's the short form, Lamai? Just type it for enhancing qualitative characteristics. Enhancing means, Lamai, improving more. Okay. Improving the information more. Type me the short form for enhancing qualitative characteristics. Anyone? Short form, which I gave you. CUTV. Okay, very good. So all can remember. I hope. Okay. So now I don't write CUTV in the exam. Huh? Write the full form. Okay. So you must, and also, so I'm not going now. This is the main assumption in accounting, going concern assumption. So please, in an MCQ, if they ask, you must underline this one. Elements of financial statement. So what are the elements? We have five: assets, liability, equity, income. So just for get idea about you, what is drawings? Under which item is drawing coming? Drawings. We'll see others also answering. Drawing. Is it an expense? Is it income? Is it asset? Is it equity? Is it liabilities? Drawings. It's the amount withdrawn from the entity expense. So there are some answers telling expenses also. Yes, some says expense, some says equity. Anyone who tell asset? So is there anyone who is telling none of the above? Hmm. So there can be students like that also. No? Yes. So the answer is equity lump. Okay. Remember that. It's not an expense. It is equity. So remember the situation to increase the equity are income and additional capital. Situation to decrease the equity are drawings and expenses. Okay. So here now, so you might feel like Greek, but these are the definitions you must study. So go and see 2020 paper. They have given fill in the blank. So like for grade one students, now can you fill this blank? Now if I give like this, Ramai, this is a blank, huh? Can you fill this? So I fill it. So here you must put a P, no? So if you know to fill this, then you must be able to fill these things also, no? If not, don't go to school, don't attend classes, stay home. So asset in 2020 paper, so our paper actually, um, if I can remember, these two words were given. An economic resource is a, yes, is a blank that has the blank to produce the blank. An economic resource that is a blank that has the blank to produce blank. So you must be able to write it is a right that has the potential to produce economic benefit. So I wrote, okay. So now it's your time. So they will not ask again the same thing, okay. So they can ask another thing. So please, before going to the exam, read all these notes and go. So ask from me, I'll give you characteristics and those things should be studied. So how to classify assets and those things. So this is not then liability definition. Everything should be 100% clear. Okay. Then equity definition. So equity you can't write like O levels. Uh, Equity means the owner's money. So this is not O level, it's A level. You must write residual interest in asset of entity after deducting all liability. So this one mark thing also are important number. Okay. Then definition of income, definition of expense. Okay, so that I wanted to share a link, but it is the whole chat is being copied. Okay, so now I think it's okay. Okay, fine. Okay, so please study about this income, expense definition, and those things also. Then you must know the recognition criteria. So the recognition means now my disposal. So you know assets you are disposing. Okay. So then measurement basis, historical cost, current value, fair value. So those things should be you must read before going to the exam. Okay. So that is LKS 1. Now I want to come to LKS 2 as well. Yes. So just those who can tell me now what is the definition for inventory. And another thing I forgot. So in LKS 1, we have another thing, Lamai. So I forgot to tell you. You must know about this Sri Lanka. So if you don't know, Lamai, refer teacher's guide or tute and find these notes. Sri Lanka accounting and auditing Act number 15 of 1995. So not everything, only a small part. So refer the teacher's guide also. So this also will be tested. Okay. So like here it is talking about who are the members and about the chartered institute. So that is the chartered institute is issuing the lkas and slfrs. Okay. Plus it is defined talking about some institutions, some bodies of accounting which have been tested in I can remember 2013 or 12. They have asked two boards under this act. So one is Sri Lanka Accounting and Standard Committee, and also we have Sri Lanka Monetary Board. So like that, we have different committees. So go and refer that note. So because I can't tell everything. Okay. Okay. Anyone who can tell me the definition of an inventory? LKS2 inventory. So now, anyone? Just in simple words, even if you make mistake, it's okay, no issue. Just at least tell me what are the components of inventory. So if you have not started yet these standards, it's dangerous. Components of inventory. Okay. So actually, Lamai, that is components of cost of inventory. So I am asking the three parts under inventory. So here, no, that is wrong. Components. Carbon is telling inventory held for resale, very good. Work in progress and raw material. Okay, that is the perfect answer. So under inventory, we have three answers. We have three parts: raw materials. Then we have work in progress, and finished goods. Okay, raw material, work in progress. And so now, how Kavinda knows these things? So now I have seen like 2 or 3 days before, she was working in a chair manufacturing company. So she came purchased some wood. So here wood is the raw material. Then I have seen her making chairs. So some chairs were there. So I also went to purchase, but I have to come home again because she had not fixed the legs. So those are work in progress. Still the working is in the progress. Finished goods means the process chair. Okay, process chair. So that's why she knows the answer. Process chair. So there is another answer. Upeka. Finished goods, work in progress, and raw materials. Very good. Okay. So here a friend type something now like components are where is that? Cost of purchase, cost of okay. So Lama, now these are the three I may like under inventory we have these three. There is another thing called elements of cost of inventory under. So that is in there only we tell cost of purchase. So those things please may remember, right? They can ask cost of purchase, cost of conversion, and other costs bringing inventory to present location and condition. Okay, so you must remember those things. So I'm not going to tell everything. So another thing I must tell you, have you heard this word? Can you tell me the full word? If you can tell, that is fine. NRV full form. Net realizable value. Very good. Net realizable value. Okay. Uh, so now what I want to do is, so I assume you know the theory. So if you don't know, you can ask me this note also. So I will give you. So everything now actually now in tomorrow's exam, what I am doing is, so all LKs are coming and all SLFRs are coming because I have finished explaining everything. So LKS 10, LKS 37, LKS 8. So they have only to die with the accounting paper tomorrow. So those people are scared because they know how papers are tough. Okay. So definitely now they are not here now, so they are studying. Definitely a question from LKS 16 and 8 combine, it's there as a separate question. In company accounts also it's there. SLFRS is there as a separate question. In company accounts also is there. Okay. So, so if, now I think this meeting will end. Please join again. So we will be doing a question from LKS2 about this NRV and cost because many students I have seen they have written that LKS2 is complex for them. So we'll do a question. Please, if it is ending, join again. Okay. So you can write down with me question. Question. The cost of inventory the cost of inventory of okay. So uh, I was typing the question. No, yes. So let's write here the cost of inventory of business business is rupees 200,000 and the NRV is 150,000. So what I want is write the double entry and show extract of statement of financial position. Okay. So I'll give you some time to try. Okay, I'll give to everyone like 4 minutes. Those who can do this, write the double entry and draw the extracts of SOSP. Do it and send your answer in the group or else to my number even. So 4 minutes maximum. Okay, we'll see who can do it. 3 minutes more I can give you. Yes, 2 minutes more. Hurry up and just try at least to write some figures, at least the double entry, and send to me. One minute more. So if you know the answer, you can send. If not, you have to. We'll see who can send 1 minute within 1 minute. One answer is there. Inventory, profit and loss, trading. Is that okay? It's correct. So only one part is missing. So out of four, three. So Pavin is telling stock account debit, very good. Profit and loss debit, okay. Trading account credit, okay. That is correct. Okay, so I'll discuss. So this your one is from 3 out of 4 because you must. Okay, so it's my mistake. So here not only SOSP, you must show also this profit and loss statement as well. Okay, so then I think so do that also. So I can give you 4 out of 4. Okay. So I'll show you how to do. Look carefully. Okay. For the cost is look here. Closing account debit, stop loss debit, and cost of sales credit. Okay. So we have one correct answer. And Kavind also said half, so she did not send extracts. Okay. Her answer is also correct. We have one student who has sent the whole answer. Okay. Look here now. Cost is this much. Cost is this much. NRV is 150,000. Okay. Cost is 200,000. NRV is 150,000. So Ramai, now these things I am telling to my students as well. Now, what you must know is if if cost is greater than NRV, you have to recognize a stop loss. If the cost is greater than NRV, you have to recognize the stop loss. Okay. But if NRV is greater than cost, you have to do nothing. If NRV is greater than cost, so please note down these things. Greater than cost, do nothing. Because if NRV is greater than this cost, you have a stock profit. So according to according to the concept of prudence concept, according to prudence concept says business asset is asset and profit. Okay, so according to prudence concept, stock profits are not recorded, only stock losses. So I told you the concept also. Okay, for NRV things, the concept is prudence concept, and the standard is lks to inventory. Okay, so then what's the stock loss type, and tell me. First of all, tell me whether there is a stock loss or profit, and if there is a stock loss, how much is the value? Loss 50,000. Very good. Okay, so Kavin also said others. Okay, 50,000. So here stock loss is 50,000. Stock loss 50,000. The next thing you must identify is the double entry. So for that also a simple method is there. Very good. So another answer is there 50,000. Okay, fine. So look here, Mike. So here I will write like this. Look here, lower, lower off, lower off, and I am going to divide this into two. So this is a separate box now. Another note, lower off. So there are two arrows, lower off. So these are two arrows now. Lower off cost and NRV. So remember the lower of cost and NRV, we must record in statement of financial position, SOFP. In simple words, lower of cost and NRV goes to SOFP. So the cost here is 200,000. NRV is 150,000. Yes, tell me what is the lowest? What is the lowest figure from these two? Cost or NRV? Okay, NRV. So then in the extract of financial position, you must record under inventory NRV value 150,000. So if this is SOFP simply, you have two columns like this. So it is an extract now. So on the top you can write SOFP extract. You have current assets, inventory. Here you must record 150,000. Okay, 150,000. So this is the SOFP. Then another thing you must know, always cost goes to where? Cost goes to where? This cost, always remember, it's going to the profit and loss statement in the trading account. P&L, always the cost. Whether it is greater or lower, we don't care. Always the cost goes to P&L. So now if this is the P&L, so I'll just draw two columns because these are extracts now. Look here. So under cost of sales, you have after this cost of goods available for sale, cost of goods available for sale. So I'm not going to write it. You have closing stock, less closing stock. In there, how much you must subtract? What's the cost? Cost of inventories, it's 200,000. So then you must subtract 200,000. And the stock loss, it is recorded. Remember that also. So only three double it. Other expenses as stock loss 50,000. So this is all. Finally, double entry will be like this. Okay. So look here. Now here in SOFP, we have recorded inventory 150,000. So inventory is an asset. According to Luca Pacioli, asset increase. Is it debit or credit? Debit. So then inventory account debit 150,000. Stock loss is an expense. So according to Luca Pacioli, expense increase debit or credit? Expense increase debit or credit? Anyone? Expense increase debit. Then you must debit 50,000. Then where to credit? Where to credit? Very good. Expense debit. Where to credit this total? To the trading account credit 200,000. So this is the double entry. Okay. This is the double entry. Now I'll do another thing here. Instead of 200,000, for your understanding, I am doing. So here there is an answer. Credit P&L. So don't say credit P&L because now P&L means, so from sales to gross profit we call trading account normally. Okay, so I am not telling it's 100% wrong, but you can write here trading account instead of writing, because for stop loss also we write P&L. So normally P&L means after gross profit, that area. Okay. So I hope it's clear. It's better if you say trading account credit, or else even you can say cost of sales credit. Okay. Now for your understanding, I am putting here, I am changing these figures. Here I am putting 150,000. Here I am putting 200. Okay. Now we'll see how we are going to deal with this. So I'll give you for this also some time, like 3 minutes. Yes, you can write credit cost of sales 200,000. Just give a small try. Yes, so can give on like 1 minute more. There are a lot of answers. So I'm happy that now, like all are answering and your answers are correct. So Upeka, Hassan, Kavin, so everyone have answered very good. So you have understood. So that's why I tell these are the short methods. Okay. So if you know the logic, this is very easy for every LKS. There is a small logic like this. So if you do it in like diagrammatic way like this, it will be very easy for LKS 10 adjusting events, non-adjusting events. If you know the logic, it that is also easy. Changes in accounting estimate. If you know that the change in accounting estimate is adjusted prospectively and change in accounting policies are adjusted retrospectively, so only the practical knowledge is required. Okay, so you must know theory also, but like this in diagrams and making example and doing, it will be very easy for you. We'll see some whether some more answers will be there. Okay, so one answer is telling, so I'll read your answers. One answer is telling uh, inventory account debit, profit and loss credit. Inventory account debit, cost of sales credit. Carving is telling stock account debit, trading account credit. Another one is there, inventory. Okay, so look at the explanation. Here the what is the lower of now here the cost is will erase this and this cost is 150. Okay, and NRV is 200,000. So here it said if NRV is if NRV is greater than the cost, do nothing. That means you do have not you don't have to recognize the profit or loss even. Okay. So then lower of cost and NRV, lower of cost and what's the lower of cost and NRV according to this question? Is the cost or NRV lower? Yes, the cost. The cost. So cost is lower than NRV. So then simply first double entry is closing account debit 150,000. Then I told you always you have to credit the cost to the this trading account. So like we did here. So then cost of sales, or else you can say trading account credit 150,000. So that's all. We don't have a stock profit. We don't have a stock loss. Anything. Okay. So then how to show it in SOSP is in SOSP you must show 150,000 here like this. Then here closing stock should be 150,000. We don't have a stock loss or stock profit. Okay. So then we'll conclude the session for today. So thank you for your participation. So if you need any LKS, you can drop me a message. Okay. So now I have finished all LKS in our classes theory. Okay. Full LKS and full SLFR. So I hope you got understanding on this LKS1 conceptual framework and LKS2. So I could not do everything because of the time limit. Okay. And if you need that notes, even drop me a message. And if you have any doubt on LKS, you can ask me anytime. Okay. So thank you for your participation. See you all again and wish you all the best for the exam. Thank you very much. Okay, welcome. Okay, God bless.